Yo, what's good with it? Okay. Let me turn on my other monitor. And I should probably, as a matter of fact, hold on. I forgot to display settings. There we go. Yes, yes. Extend. There we go. Okay. Where the fuck is my chat window? How do I get it up? Is it on docs? YouTube live control panel? Okay, great. But like, how do I get the chat up? Chat, there it is. There we go. My god, I have the weirdest UI ever going on here. I think I just moved the entire fucking screen out of display. Okay. I got the chat up, I got everything else up. Take a look at this. Put my chat on and see how it's going. Okay, well it looks... The resolution's still a bit blurry, but I don't think there's anything I can do about that. I think that's just a living in Australia thing, honestly. Okay. Fuck it, let's get in. Not fucking dicking around. I did already tweak the settings a little bit. Actually, go back. Oh, fuck it, bump it up to 10. My monitor can be dark as hell sometimes. Speaking of which, I should turn this bad boy up as well. Turn this up to 8, honestly. Normally it's very helpful to have this up to 8, I find, for Souls games. That should be fine as well. Player name. Well, that's simple, isn't it? Yes, sir. That looks like the rash on my ballsack. Oh, is this just the trailer? Yeah, this is that part from the E3 trailer or something. I thought this was actual in-game footage. I didn't know it was a pre-rendered trailer. Is the ballsack rash common in Australia? Well, yeah, honestly, if you don't have like a 3-meter ballsack rash that extends all the way down to your toes, are you even an Aussie? One of my nuts is hanging out of the fucking rash, dude. Oh boy, tutorial time. Is that caused by the sun or the bugs? Both. I have a special emote? Okay, hold on, how do I emote? How do I emote? Where's the emote button? No. It's also caused by AIDS and chlamydia from fucking kangaroos. I'm played Elden Ring in a hot minute, so I apologize if I'm hot garbage. Oh, right, yes. Yeah, I think I know how maps work. Thank you. True. Get this man a true. Please pins to service landmarks for exploration. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. I think I get it. Pin. Okay. Okay, okay. Goated. Ooh, that's a cool backstab animation. Oh, fuck. Washed gamer, sigh. Already dog shit at the game, getting hit already. Restart. So you can hit enemies. Like, enemies don't have iframes anymore, is something I know. So if somebody's like critical attacking an opponent, you can just keep wailing them. Speaking of which... Ah, so you can just break immediately into a sprint, okay. You don't need to start sprinting before that. I was actually planning a trip to Australia in the next couple of years after I get started off the uni. What's the best place to go? I'd recommend around the Gold Coast, but that can be a bit expensive. Sydney is by far Sydney is the second most expensive city in the world, and it's also not really a very good place to be if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Victoria is probably the most friendly, but there have been a flood of migrants lately, for better and for worse. It's hard to say, but my personal recommendation would be Brisbane in Queensland. But even then, that might be a biased perspective. It's so weird that the interact button is like triangle. It says Y because I'm using an Xbox controller, but I'm more used to PlayStation. Okay. Rarity and passive effect, items of higher rarity. No, yeah, no, blah 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 blah. I don't care. I get it. Is Tasmania any good? Everybody's depressed in Tasmania. The nature's beautiful, but like, otherwise, no. Everybody wants to leave. Everybody's on alcohol. Everybody's on drugs. There's, like, everybody's depressed down there. Okay, okay. Actually, you know what? I'll pull up a map and tell you all about the states. Okay. Okay. Just like your forefathers in England? True, true. Okay. So, I think, can you see my mouse? Yes, you can. Okay, cool. So we have Queensland here. Everybody in Queensland has more tattoos and teeth. This is the state of sin. This is the state of pedophilia. Everybody here is gay. Everybody here is sad and depressed. This is Mad Max. I don't think anyone lives here anymore. It's just dead mining towns. And I guess this is like the closest thing to America you're gonna get here, honestly. But Perth is also very isolated from the rest of Australia. Alright. Holy fuck, where did my stream elements go? What about Adelaide? Nobody lives in Adelaide. Nobody gives a fuck about Adelaide. It is the most irrelevant city in Australia. Oh, right. I need to figure out how the fuck to use this thing. Okay, there we go. Adelaide is just where all the people from dead mining towns eventually drift and end up. And even then, everybody wants to leave Adelaide to go to Victoria. Left and right hands, I'll leave equipment behind. Okay. Switch, discard. Improve charge attacks. Improve jump attacks. Okay, so I can discard like that. Okay, cool. Perth was nice to live, but yeah, generally isolated. I do also hear the same thing. I've never been myself, I must admit. Qatar's cold. I like winter sports too. I heard Victoria was big on that. Victoria can get pretty cold as well, yeah. The Australian Capital Territory has snow. But it's mostly just a place where politicians live. I don't really think there's any like big events that happen in the ACT. Other than the age of consent being reduced. If you're into that, I guess. Of course, it's where the politicians live, where the fucking age of consent gets reduced. That's so weird. They're not doing themselves any favors. They are not beating the stereotypes anytime soon. Would you use rapier? Multiple periodical glint blades. Defeating enemies restores HP. I mean, I might as well hold on to them, right? But I should probably change where I want these to. All the politicians live there and reduced age of consent, but yeah, correlation doesn't equal causation, bro. I don't know, when it happens like one too many times, it's a bit... I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Yeah, let's try this. Yeah, it happens once, shame on us. It happens twice, shame on us again. It happens 3 times, you know, there's kind of a pattern there. Okay, so I have to hold triangle first. That's strange. I'm sure I'll get used to it, but that is a bit new. In America, we have almost the same thing, but the states go from 16 to 18. The age of consent laws here are a bit strange and a bit, like, out of whack. Like, generally it's also 18, but sometimes it's 16, but they never actually say. It's so weird. Matt Gaetz, US rep from Florida, flew a 17-year-old girl out to the state where it was legal. Doesn't that constitute as sex tourism, which is also illegal in the United States? God, okay, that's... Oh, I did that by accident. Okay, so I don't have to activate it manually anymore. Cool. Oh yeah. I'm barely paying attention. I don't think he was ever charged, but it was a big thing. It should be a big thing. That's fucking weird. How old was he, by the way? In near-death state, they'll be unable to perform any actions other than basic movement and do not have enough longer to live. The near-death gauge, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I've seen gameplay. You can smack them when they get back up. Hello, woman. Wow, not even a thank you? Fucking bitch. His late 30s. So not only is that a violation of Romeo and Juliet laws, I'm pretty sure that would count as sex tourism. That's fucking politicians, man. I know pedophiles are pretty much protected.
I have thee now.
Okay.
Tell me, doth thine ambition know?
Ow.
I will swat away any who dare.
How do I use my ult? should probably try to, like, parry at some point. Or maybe not. You know what? Ignore that statement. I picked a time to do that. Okay, okay, pal. That's not fair. Ow. Okay. Brother, please. Yeah, I don't think I'm picking her up, dog. That's Flaming Strike, I'll blame the romance. Please don't do this again. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. The epic tutorial boss that kills you. Never seen this trope before. It's not even giving me the grace of a fucking quick death. Wow, that's so fucked up. I wonder if you get anything for killing him. Because I'm imagining this is just a tutorial boss that kills you and then you get sent to the round. Oh, okay. Never mind, maybe I do have to beat him. Was there a site of grace? There was. I think I can level up. Do I have to go through that whole fucking castle if I want to level up again? Honestly, fuck that noise. I've never played a FromSoft game. This looks like Purgatory. All FromSoft games are Purgatory.
Pluck thou hast.
Oh, he's still hurt. Okay.
Thou art in reach of my sword.
Calm down, son. Oh, okay, now it's telling me how to use an ultimate. Okay. Eat shit. Fuck me. There's like an input delay on the ability. That's really gay. I could have timed that better. So it's when I let go of the trigger. That's... That's... I have nothing to describe that other than... Okay. Where'd the bitch go? Okay, so I was meant to die. I think. They've done that trope before. Like, 5 times, I think.
Long, long ago, the lands between were visited by a great war. The Htreign, as it was known, destroyed order itself. Drawing forth in time an abomination. Thus fell upon us the night.
They forgot to censor the NIG.
Now, heavy rains harry the region, threatening to wash away its very history. The Night Lord does not rest.
Kind of looks like the Abyss.
As it ravages the lands between beyond recognition.
I know there's Dark Souls 1 boss in this game. I wonder if there is a correlation.
But there are those who would fight back. The Nightfarers. Brought together by happenstance, their commonalities are but few. No shared station, era, or even purpose. Yet together, they are bound by a will. The will to cross the endless night and fight on.
Have they tried using an umbrella?
Till every shred of their being is ground away. Alas, the curtain may be drawing to a close upon this world.
About what you said earlier, I honestly believe Australia is closest to America in terms of culture, but far less ignorant and without the circumcision. Also our greatest ally. I'm so thankful we do not have circumcision here. I mean, I know a few people who have, but it's because they had medical issues as a child. We do tend to mimic a lot of America's culture. We have American military bases in our country. They're here willingly. They're like fucking tourist locations for us. Like, you know, you literally just walk up to them on a fucking fire trail and go, "Hey, Billy, look, there's the Americans. Go say hi. Go throw rocks at them."
You are awake. I know not why, but once again it has happened. So be it. Condemned, I welcome you to the Round Table Hold. I am the priestess, the voice of your formless master. You were chosen for your potential to vanquish the night. The Night Lord is a living cataclysm, bent on laying waste to the very land that anchors us. Unless we bring its end, our world will be undone. And for this, I need your help.
Oh boy, I got an achievement. Next, launching expeditions, travel to lands between blah 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 blah. Change characters, conduct relic rites, and otherwise prepare for expeditions. Use the hold menu to directly a facility of interest. Okay. It's becoming less common here in America, but thankfully, but I did not escape the scissors. You don't understand, Israel needs your foreskin. Yeah, I knew a Marine who was supposed to be stationed in Darwin. That's so odd. Like, why are there so many... I know so many, like... Americans who come here and just treat it like fucking Las Vegas. Holy shit, I can climb high. I'm already discovering movement tech? Hello? Please add more invisible walls. I wanted to have fun. More relic rites. To invoke the power of a relic in your possession, conduct a relic rite via the relic rite, blah 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 blah. Relic rites are permanent additions to your inventory, however relics will be placed on matching colors of a vessel. Each character has their own vessel. Additional relics can be purchased from small jar bazaar. Additional relics can also be sold. Okay. So they're like permanent upgrades. I can sell them. Okay. So they're like switchable upgrades, I think. Okay. Australia honestly sounds nice to live, but I don't know if it'll stay that way by the time I'm able to. We did very recently pass an election that will very hopefully safeguard Australia's future, at least for a little while. If you're even the slightest bit interested, Friendly Geordies has a lot of videos on the subject, where he personally believes it was the most important election of our lifetime. I'm not a very well-versed or well-educated man, but I think things have been getting a little better. Things are still getting more expensive, but there's nothing we can really do about that. That's just a trend across the whole world. The biggest problem in Australia right now is it's tough to afford homes. Like, I know there's like homes in like fucking Iowa that sell for like $7,000, and that's because they're like crusty little crack shacks on like former plantation land. But here, if you try to buy that same like crusty plantation home, it'd be like 100K or some stupid shit.
Anything troubling you? I can help.
Oh, thank you, friendly bird nigger.
No matter how towering the beast we face, stand your ground and raise your shield. Be patient. Your window of opportunity will come.
Okay, thanks, dude.
Anything I can't believe it. If such is our fate.
We must put the night sky to rights, to see its beauty once more.
Excellent tits, milady. I found some decent looking places in Melbourne for less than 500k AUD, and I'm planning on completing an engineering degree, so hopefully I can find work as well. Okay. There'll be a ton of engineering work available in Australia, I can tell you that much.
I believe myself. Wishest thou I...
Okay, thank you, milady. I can buy emotes. Spend mark to buy items at the small shop bazaar. Items purchased here are permanent and will not be consumed with departing. Okay, cool. Blah blah blah. Okay, so these are the things. I can get these. These are the sacred rites stones. Okay. Let's take a look around. What's this? Oh, okay, I guess it's just set dressing. This is pretty. Can't use my abilities. This eye. This reminds me of the Shadow of the Colossus. It looks a lot like one of the scenes from that game. Oh, that's some insane drift. Wait, can I go in here? Okay. What's the point of this beach? Other than looking pretty, I guess. Okay, well, I guess... Oh. Got somebody up there. That is! Oh, that's I and I. Okay. A waste of arrows, my boy.
I think I'm good to go.
Okay, good for you.
You only need to land one good blow to punish a fleet-footed adversary. Be relentless. That's your best bet.
You have very bright blue eyes and nothing else.
I think I'm good to go. A supremely vexing opponent indeed. I've had to face shifting targets before, but never a natural phenomenon.
Thank you. I think I spotted another path down here, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, there's nothing here. Pity. I did spot, staring at you with his baby blues, them A10s. Piercing a goth and A10s right there. What did it tell me? Change character. Oh, okay. Character's background and unique skills by browsing the visual codex and utilizing the sparring grounds. Okay. Cheat death a single time. Launch grappling claw to rope foes in or move swiftly by retracting. Powerful single attack that launches an iron stick with a great explosion. 5 grams of aspirin and you can have your eyes that bright too. Plant feet embrace with a shield for more powerful guard. Beat wing to whip up a wind churning cyclone. Leap up and dive back down to raise protective area. Okay. A keenly observant eye discovers more items to obtain from foes. Cut with dagger, creating temporary weak points. By a powerful arrow that surpasses sound and ignores any defenses. Look at this big guy. Taking damage boosts retaliate potency. Cannot be knocked down while using it. Retaliate. Assume attack stance and pummel vigorously. Okay. Can't I just do that with a weapon? Drive Gravekeeper's Wedge into Earth to summon a giant tombstone. What is the purpose of that? Mental defense. Discover affinity residues that can be collected and to replenish FP. Collect the affinity residues of targets to fire an affinity exploiting magic cocktail. Unleash forbidden blood chant to brand nearby foes with blood sigils. Receive boosts after recovering from status ailments. Endure a cursed sword that can deflect enemy attacks. Assume the form of a primordial beast. Okay. I might want to just stay as Wilder, to be honest. Yeah, fuck it, I'll stay as Wilder. We're John Darksoul in this bitch. Check the progress of each character's journey using the journal. The fatigue of constant warring has robbed the Nightfarers of selected memories. Reclaim lost memory fragments to restore past experiences to their journals. Persistence in battle will yield memory fragments, but at times one may require the help of someone at the Round Table Hold. Okay, so I play characters to unlock their story. And I can talk to other characters? Roger departed from his faraway home, braving the sea of foe to reach Limveld. A Nightfarer's forays withered the soul in cloud recollection, causing one night to bleed into the next, but of one thing he remained certain, that he must track down the Night Lord and bury it. There was no choice. He repeated the words to himself, all while clenching a precious object in his hand. A solitary earring, its counterpart long lost. I might read the others when I play them. Let's just do one. I don't want to spend the entire time reading. I do want to get into the game. Well, they cleaned up the Dung Eater's room. Actually livable. How nice. Ah, this is the sparring grounds. To learn controls and practice fighting, use the sparring equipment menu to change loadout settings and the sparring settings menu to change conditions for sparring. Upon departing on an expedition, any equipment borrowed from the sparring grounds is automatically returned. Ah, so I can change weapons and experiment with movesets and whatnot. Okay. So I can hold to set a core target. I don't really see the difference. Maybe it's so that, like, I can switch targets while holding the core shot. Okay. Ow. Okay. He missed. Cool. I think I get the point. I've played enough of this game to know how most weapon movesets work. Or I played enough of Elden Ring to know how most weapon movesets work, unless they have new movesets that I need to be aware of. But that is cool.
is a hidden rest assured. Though it is in disrepair, you will be safe. We even have a caretaker, but he is worthy of trust. Speak at... This message is for you. You will hear it often. Seekers of redemption. On the third night, this land will fall. Band together and prepare to claim the life of the Night Lord. That is all. Oh. Regrettably, I have no means to fight. It might strike you as presumptuous, but I am in need of your help all the same.
So it did say that there was a... Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought he was gone. I did see that there was... Oh, I didn't even check out here. There he is.
Care for a drink? A fine beast we're facing this time. Well, take it as a challenge. Don't overthink it. Kev, the night is nothing to be afraid of. It is only the setting of the sun.
Yes, that's often what it is. Good job. What the fuck? Hello, bro.
Welcome to the Round Table Hold, brave champion. I am but a humble attendant, here to serve your needs. I am told that each of you has committed a grave misdeed, but I beg to differ. You aim to preserve this very land, and that is no small matter.
You seem like a
Indeed,
gentleman.
it is an ambition most worthy of praise. I've spruced up the facilities to make your stay as pleasant as possible. By all means, do make yourself at home.
What a gentleman.
No task is too great. You wish to know about me? I began as one among many. A single cog in a great machine of war. But then I was selected for modification. To become proficient in the field of housekeeping. It did not proceed entirely as expected. I was tossed away, only to wake up here, where I began my domestic duties. Hardly the most riveting of tales, I'm afraid. No task is the arena of champions. The great lands between tremble in the grasp of the night. As the day wanes, this grip will only tighten. Beware the terror that is rain.
You know, you're made out of wood, but it's not that bad, G. Okay, cool. And the weird, edgy samurai man doesn't speak. I wonder where we've seen that trope before. Oh, nice little garden. This is very pretty, I do have to say. Another thing I want to mention is this game's only 30 gigabytes. It really is a testament, like, how much devs can, like, polish their fucking games if they actually give a shit. And it's also a testament to how AAA games are fucking terrible in general, but it is nice to know that, like, some devs do give a shit. Even in this day and age where you're not rewarded for giving a shit. Quite the opposite, in fact. Alright, I think we should set out. Get going. Alright, commence expedition. Select a boss to target on the expeditions menu. Select an expedition to automatically recruit allies targeting the same boss. Once 3 players have matched, the expedition begins. The round table hold is fully accessible while waiting for an expedition to commence. A many-legged beast appearing from shadow, carrying on its back a chain-linked sword used to hunt its prey. Between the fangs of its many heads flicker overwhelming flames. When assailed by multiple shadows, only secret like an end. Okay, cool. Did that all in one fucking breath, holy shit. They added a bunch of holes in the wall so that I could get where I need to go quicker, that's nice. Well, I guess while I'm waiting, I need to figure out where the emotes are. Ah, there they are. Okay. I take it this is a pre-order bonus. Yeah, that's me. Ooh, Matchmaking complete. Okay. Ah, you can change characters on the fly. Okay. You can change characters while you're readying. Good stuff. Isn't this fucking sick? I thought he selected Raiden. I don't know why there's two Wilders. Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention. Now that there's a problem with two Wilders, we'll fucking have three. Let's go fucking John Wild in this bitch. Okay, if you say so. Perhaps I should be looking at the map too. Yeah, I'll probably... Yeah. I concur that statement, I guess. Bruh. Okay, I should probably be paying attention to the game, bro. Again, I don't have the infinite Elden Ring stamina. Quick step, improved guard breaking. Okay. Short bow. Okay. I don't think there's anything else to acquire here. Nice. Okay. So how's my inventory looking? Like that. Okay. Okay. Missing every single attack. I should be paying attention. How much damage does this do? Doesn't do a whole lot, honestly. Doesn't do a whole lot of extra damage. That's a boss, too. Oh, okay. Just take all of that, then. Should probably stop wasting my stamina like this. On full already. Did they give them increased stances? Okay. We beg to differ, but okay. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Mastered uncommon armaments. Okay. Where do we go next? How about we go here?